So this week I will be building a Whirligig. Let's not waste any more time and get started right away. For this project, I'm going to be using some 1/2" MDF and some 1/4" MDF because I'm going to paint it, so there's no point in wasting good wood. And now I will be placing a shallow groove into the edge of the board for a spot for the piece of 1/8" metal to go. So did you notice? I made this a little bit skinnier. I made this 2 inches, so now when this 3" MDF sits on it, then it looks a little bit cleaner instead of it being super high like that. But I still left the groove in it so that I can take a hanger or any 1/8" piece of metal, put it in, and put a cap on, and it will be able to spin freely. So I cut out 4 equal pieces of 1/4" MDF, and I took this fan blade off a PDF from Steve Ramsey's design of his Whirligig, and this whole Whirligig is kind of modeled after his. And I'm going to tape together all 4 pieces of MDF so when I cut it, every piece is the same. And I just realized something. I only need 3 fan blades, not 4. So this one is pretty much extra or just trash. And now I'm just going to use a handsaw and cut out a slight angle for the fan blades. And I'm back over at the scroll saw where I will be cutting out this box for the Whirligig to go. And you want to make sure that the groove is on the top side. So now I'm going to be taking a green hanger because I want my Whirligig to be the color of the grass. And I'm just going to untwist it. And it's important for your hanger to be metal, otherwise it defeats the whole purpose. Now if you don't have any metal hangers, now what you can do is you can go out and you can actually buy metal pieces of rod. And I'm just going to straighten this out the absolute best that I can. And do it on the other side as well. Now it's generally straight in one area. And my scroll saw has a metal cutting blades for it, so I'm just going to trim up the ends a little. And now I will look for the straightest part on the wire, which is about right in here. And I'm going to set it in the groove and overset it about 1.5 inches on this part at the beginning. And what I'm going to do is take some pliers, and where the groove opens up, I'm going to make a 90-degree bend. And now I trimmed off the end a little, and I have that perfect U shape, so it will spin like that. I am just going to use some masking tape and kind of use it as like a clamp. So what I have done now is I epoxied on the player and everything is working out just fine. And what I'm going to do is take the football player's hand, and it's almost like, I think it's, I'm not sure what it is, it's just really thin wire that I got. You can also use a paper clip. I'm going to feed it through his arm and the football to make it work. So I'm going to do that. So that is how to make a whirligig, and mine turned out pretty good, I think. It is a football player throwing a football, if you haven't figured out. And I painted it Detroit Lions colors. It is not too windy out here today, so unfortunately I will not be able to show you it that well, but that's pretty much what it does. I think mine turned out pretty good. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and check out last week's video, how to make a push stick, and make sure you check out next week's video, which will be a longboard build. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.